You mentioned time and space and legacy, and those are some themes in your upcoming program, What We Hold. Could you talk about how it came together and some of the themes of the project?
It came together as a request of me to Marta Renzi, because she's somebody I worked with a lot in the 80s. And last year I asked her to join us and set a piece that we did called What Practice Makes. And then I sort of just kept on that lineage. And I was just asking people who might be able to join this project and bring back something that was dear to them. So I brought back a piece of mine. And then also we have this arc to Assuage, which is 2018, which sort of sums up maybe my return to dance. And so that kind of was my motivation for doing this project. And then, as you might understand, it's kind of taken on its own life.
Peter has brought this culture of dance into 2026 that really just celebrates experimentation, pushing the limits of what you know to be possible, changing our habits, changing our perspective, just encouraging us to come out of our bodies for a second and look at the big picture and look between the lines of what's happening and just see potential in all of it, which, as a New York City freelancer, we get so caught up in our hustle, our 5 million jobs that we have, all the other stressors of real life. When we're in the studio together, that all bleeds away, and Peter truly just sees what's happening in real time and is so present. And to get to bring these works back that he created in the 80s and danced in the 80s, it's just, this is the vibe. This is the energy that existed during that time and what we're experiencing now 40 years later because of the environment and the way that we work that Peter facilitates so beautifully. And so it's quite an honor to be able to have that and to experience that. And I'm dancing roles that Peter originated, that Jerry Houlihan originated. And so I also just feel like as people, I get to know them in a different way, and to be trusted with that too is such a privilege. And I think it's important to reflect on where you came from and reflect on where your peers came from and just how we ended up where we are. And also knowing that there is that time jump, there is that evolution. How is what was created during a certain time period interpreted and embodied today with a fresh perspective? So we're dancing the same steps, but it's coming innately from different places within. And so that connection of all of it is kind of what you'll see at the show this weekend.